The world knew Jennifer Lopez as a multi-talented entertainer. But that night at the Sephora Beauty Awards in Beverly Hills, her explosive confrontation with Rihanna would reveal her business mogul side and competitive nature. On a glittering Los Angeles evening, during the beauty industry's biggest night, nobody anticipated such a dramatic empire clash would unfold. The JLo Beauty versus Fenty Beauty rivalry appeared to be innocent business competition, but behind it lay years of resentment and cultural influence wars. What happened that night on Rodeo Drive would transform into the ultimate showdown between an entertainment legend and a beauty billionaire. If you love your country and flag, and most importantly your family, don't forget to share, like and subscribe to the video. At Beverly Hills' most exclusive venue, Jennifer Lopez was making final touches in the backstage area. Her custom Versace gown fitted perfectly, makeup flawless with JLo Beauty products, hair styled to perfection. Tonight she would launch JLo Beauty's new skincare line, the culmination of years of hard work. But Fenty Beauty's dominance in recent months had been irritating her. "Jen, you look stunning," said her publicist. "Ready to show them who's the real beauty mogul?" Jennifer smiled with confidence, but concerns weighed on her mind. Rihanna's billion-dollar valuation was overshadowing her own brand's growth. Plus, the media constantly made comparisons. Fenty versus JLo Beauty, billionaire versus icon, youth versus experience. "I've been in this business longer than anyone," Jennifer murmured. "I deserve more recognition. Check out other scandals." Meanwhile, Rihanna was exuding calm confidence in her own preparation area. Her Fenty outfit was specially designed, natural makeup featuring her own products, hair styled effortlessly chic. At 35, she had already achieved billionaire status, something Jennifer was still struggling to reach despite her decades-long career. Rihanna's team was briefing her. "Tonight's about celebrating diversity in beauty. Your Fenty empire represents inclusion, innovation, authenticity." But while Rihanna respected Jennifer, her recent passive-aggressive comments had been irritating. "She's trying too hard to compete," she thought. Business is a different game than entertainment. On social media, fan wars were intensifying. Or Team Fenty versus Team JLo hashtags were trending, beauty influencers were taking sides. Sales numbers constantly compared. On the red carpet, both women arrived separately, but the media immediately sensed tension. Jennifer walked first, stunning in gold Versace, with photographers going crazy. Confident poses, perfect smiles, a veteran star commanding attention. "Jennifer, how does JLo Beauty compare to Fenty?" shouted a reporter. "JLo Beauty represents timeless elegance and proven excellence," Jennifer answered diplomatically, but there was a slight edge in her voice. 20 minutes later, Rihanna arrived. Effortless, cool, and custom Bottega Veneta, radiating natural confidence. The cameras were equally frenzied, but with different energy, younger, more relaxed, modern. Rihanna. "Comments on beauty industry competition?" another reporter asked. "Beauty's not competition. It's celebration," Rihanna simply stated, but her eyes slightly rolled. "If you love your country and flag, and most importantly your family, don't forget to share, like and subscribe to the video." Inside the venue, seating arrangements had been carefully planned, but both women ended up at adjacent VIP tables. The awkward proximity forced smiles with the industry watching. During pre-ceremony mingling, subtle power plays began. Jennifer approached first, with professional courtesy. "Rihanna, congratulations on Fenty's success." "Thank you, Jennifer." "It means a lot coming from a legend like you," Rihanna politely responded, but her tone was slightly patronizing. "Legend," Jennifer repeated quietly. Interesting word choice. The tension was immediately palpable. Other celebrities sensed the drama. Conversations paused. Phones discreetly started recording. When the ceremony began, both women were nominated in different categories. Jennifer for Lifetime Achievement in Beauty Innovation. Rihanna for Revolutionary Beauty Empire. This was symbolic representation of their different positions. Established icon versus disruptive newcomer. The host made jokes about beauty competition. "Tonight we celebrate women who've redefined beauty standards. From entertainment legends expanding empires to music artists creating billion-dollar businesses." Jennifer's smile became forced. This was a clear reference to her versus Rihanna, positioning her as expanding while Rihanna was creating. The awards started with both women winning their respective categories. Jennifer's acceptance speech was professional but pointed. True beauty innovation comes from years of experience. Understanding women's real needs, not just following trends. The audience knew this was an indirect shot at Rihanna. The younger woman maintained her composure, applauding politely. Check out other scandals. Rihanna's turn came. Her acceptance speech was seemingly gracious. Beauty should be accessible to everyone, regardless of age, background, or how long they've been in the industry. Innovation means breaking barriers, not maintaining the status quo. A direct counterattack. Jennifer's jaw clenched. Breaking barriers versus maintaining status quo clearly referenced their generational and approach differences. Backstage afterwards, their paths inevitably crossed. Awards in hand, fake congratulations exchanged, but the underlying tension was explosive. Interesting speech, Jennifer said coolly. Yours too, Rihanna replied. Very traditional. Traditional? I prefer authentic. Authentic, Rihanna repeated. Like your sudden interest in the beauty business after seeing Fenty's success. The gloves were off now. Jennifer stepped closer, her voice lowering but intensity increasing. Sudden interest? I've been a beauty icon since before you started singing. Beauty icon, yes. Beauty business mogul? Rihanna challenged. That's a different lane, and some people struggle with lane changes. Jennifer's eyes flashed. Some people confuse luck with skill. Luck? Rihanna laughed. Building a billion-dollar brand in a few years is luck? Tell that to the Harvard Business School students studying Fenty case studies. A low blow. Jennifer's empire, despite decades of success, had never reached billion-dollar valuation. A personal insecurity exposed. Business school case studies don't create lasting legacy, Jennifer retorted. I've been entertaining people for 30 years. You've had a few hit songs and a makeup line. A few hit songs. Rihanna's composure cracked slightly. And makeup line? Fenty Beauty revolutionized industry diversity. What has JLo Beauty revolutionized besides celebrity endorsement marketing? If you love your country and flag, and most importantly your family, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the video. The surrounding people were pretending not to listen, but every word was being absorbed. Phone cameras were discreetly aimed, social media posts being mentally composed. Celebrity endorsement? Jennifer's voice rose. I am the brand. My face, my name, my reputation. You hire marketing teams and influencers. I hire teams because I built an actual business, Rihanna shot back. Not just licensing my name to existing products. This hit hard. JLo Beauty was largely a licensing deal, while Fenty actually manufactured and distributed independently. Jennifer felt exposed, defensive. At least my fans buy my products out of loyalty, not Instagram hype, Jennifer accused. Instagram hype. Rihanna stepped closer. My products sell because they work, not because middle-aged women want to pretend they're still 25. The nuclear option had been deployed. Age, Jennifer's sensitive spot, weaponized perfectly. The room went silent, everyone sensing an explosive moment. Jennifer's face went pale, then red with anger. Middle-aged women? Those women built this industry. They have purchasing power. They deserve respect. They do deserve respect, Rihanna agreed. But they also deserve honest marketing, not fantasy selling. Fantasy selling? Jennifer was incredulous. Coming from someone who promises instant transformation with overpriced makeup. Overpriced? It was Rihanna's turn to get angry. Fenty's pricing is competitive, quality superior, shade range revolutionary. What's JLo Beauty's innovation? Same formulas, different packaging. Same formulas. Jennifer exploded. We spent years developing unique blends, working with top chemists, creating products that actually work for mature skin. Mature skin, Rihanna emphasized. See, you market to a specific demographic. I market to humanity. Check out other scandals. Jennifer felt cornered, frustrated. Everything Rihanna said was technically correct, but delivered with infuriating confidence. Humanity, Jennifer repeated sarcastically. How noble. Meanwhile, you appropriate Caribbean culture for American market consumption. Appropriate my own culture? Rihanna asked dangerously. I'm Barbadian. I represent my heritage authentically, unlike some people who appropriate multiple cultures for career convenience. A reference to Jennifer's various cultural adoptions over the years. Latin heritage sometimes emphasized, sometimes downplayed, depending on market needs. I celebrate my Puerto Rican roots, Jennifer defended. When convenient, Rihanna observed. Sometimes you're an American pop star, sometimes a Latina icon, sometimes a business mogul. Identity seems flexible. Jennifer felt attacked on multiple fronts: age, authenticity, business acumen, cultural identity. Desperation was making her mean. "At least I've maintained relevance for decades," Jennifer struck back. "Your 15 minutes are almost up. The beauty business won't save a falling music career." "Falling music career?" Rihanna laughed genuinely. "I retired from music because I was bored. I had everything to prove in music, nothing left. The beauty business is challenging, fulfilling, profitable." "Retired," Jennifer mocked. Interesting way to say couldn't compete anymore. Couldn't compete? Rihanna's amusement vanished. "I have more #1 hits than most artists' entire catalogs. I stopped because I chose business over ego." "Business over ego," Jennifer repeated bitterly. "Must be nice to have that option. Some of us built careers through hard work, not overnight success." "Overnight success?" Rihanna stepped very close now. "I've worked since I was 16, moved from Barbados with nothing, built everything myself. Your hard work included how many wealthy husbands, industry connections, family support. If you love your country and flag, and most importantly, your family, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the video." Another low blow. Jennifer's marriages, industry relationships, family connections were often discussed in the media. Her self-made narrative was being challenged. "My success is my own," Jennifer insisted, but her conviction was wavering. "Sure," Rihanna said dismissively. "Just like your beauty expertise is your own, your business acumen is your own, your billion-dollar valuation is." Oh wait, the final nail in the coffin. Jennifer's face crumpled slightly, then hardened with rage. "You know what?" Jennifer said quietly, her voice shaking with anger. "Enjoy your moment. I've had 3 decades of moments. When you're struggling to stay relevant at 55, remember this conversation." "If I'm struggling at 55, Rihanna replied calmly, "at least I'll have my billions to comfort me." Silence. Everyone was processing what they'd witnessed. Jennifer Lopez, entertainment icon, had been systematically dismantled by Rihanna, business mogul. Jennifer gathered herself, dignity intact but pride wounded. "Congratulations on your success, Rihanna." "Truly. Thank you, Jennifer. Good luck with JLo Beauty." The polite facade was restored, but the damage was done. Jennifer walked away knowing she'd lost this battle publicly. Check out other scandals. Social media exploded within hours. Videos of the tense interaction leaked, quotes were reported, think pieces written. Rihanna vs. JLo was trending worldwide. The beauty industry divided. Sales figures were monitored closely. Fenty saw a spike. JLo Beauty struggled. The market spoke loudly about public perception of the exchange. Jennifer's team went into damage control mode, spinning the narrative about established icon versus newcomer disrespect. Rihanna's team stayed quiet, letting the results speak. If you love your country and flag, and most importantly your family, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the video. Months later, beauty industry analysts cited this moment as a shift in power dynamics. Old guard versus new innovators, experience versus disruption, tradition versus revolution. Jennifer learned a painful lesson about underestimating the competition. Rihanna proved her business acumen matched her musical talent. The beauty empire war demonstrated the changing landscape. Celebrity endorsement was no longer enough. Authentic innovation was required. If you're curious about beauty industry dramas and celebrity business wars, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video, because sometimes the biggest battles happen behind glamorous facades. If you love your country and flag, and most importantly, your family, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to the video.